Welcome to Watch What Crappens. To get our videos as soon as they're released instead of waiting for a week, head over to our Patreon. That's also where you'll find our bonus episodes and our Discord community. We love you guys. Well, hello and welcome to Watch What Crappens Persian style. I'm Ronnie. That's Ben over there. Hello, Ben.
Hello, how's it going?
Good, everybody. We are gearing up for the Golden Crappies. It's our yearly award show for all things Bravo. It's happening in Hollywood on February 27th. So get your tickets. They're selling. They're almost sold. So get them. We will put live streaming tickets on sale this or next week, I guess, on February 4th. That's also the same day that voting for round one happens. We've also got a newsletter now over on Patreon. It's free to everybody. So if you just want to read kind of a blog of the week, it's pretty fun. Go check that out on Patreon. Patreon's also where you find bonus episodes like the Traders Recap we just finished and video recaps for all of our episodes and ad-free listening. It's all over at Patreon. Thanks to everybody who's with us over there. You know what? That's it.
What? Whoa, that's it. Okay. All right. So the Valley Persian style, we are in Palm Springs and being trapped in an insufferable storyline about Gigi and Dennis that no one in the audience cares about because they just introduced this character out of nowhere, did not build in any sort of stakes, and we're meant to actually care about the fact that he's here. We're meant to care about whatever her past is with him, and we have to sit through Gigi just trying to be relevant on this show with whatever her situation with Dennis. I'm going to say this right now. This Gigi situation with Dennis is going to drag this show down. Like this is going to kill the Valley Persian style. It's just, she has nothing going on. There's nothing like organic or interesting about this. Like he should have been a cast member from the beginning. So that way we saw inter-cast member friction, but they just dropped this guy in. And we're supposed to care. We're supposed to care. We're supposed to be frustrated that he showed up. And oh my God, he's at the house. We got to be nice to him. But no, but Gigi doesn't want him to be at the house. Now we got to get a hotel room. And it's I'm like, I don't care. But I mean, Skye and Tanin. Okay, I'm in for that. Like I'm in for that all day long. Love that dynamic. Love Skye.
Yeah,
love Tanin.
Yeah, look, it's like when I am told, hey, do you guys ever cover like, just got out of prison and now I'm married or whatever those shows are. And I watched one, and my only thought while watching this couple on the show was, you're both gross and I don't care. I would rather you were both in prison, frankly, than have to watch you on my TV. And that's how I feel with Gigi and this guy. You're both gross. I don't want to hear about Gigi's fucking dildo business. I don't want to hear about, I don't care. So that's where I'm at with those two. But the show's still pretty fun. I am like watching the dynamics of the marriages and stuff like that. This was the week that the OGs really, and I'll separate MJ from this because she was not bad this week, but Reza and Gigi, both kind of gross this week, and like right back to their old ways. Gigi's been at her old ways, but like the full, like, I'm going to attack a cast member now. Oh, great. I'm going to physically assault somebody on TV. It's like, great, Gigi. Have you guys learned nothing from your getting canceled? Reza just openly screaming at a woman. Like, guys, this is why you were canceled. Get it together. This is your fresh chance.
Yeah, I just think I think the issue is that like the Valley, the OG Valley is compelling because you have all these people dealing with stuff within their own relationships and within other people's relationships. It's an intra-relationship situation. And this show has that, and it's building that. And then you have everything being put on pause that they've built the first few episodes to deal with this completely fabricated and uninteresting situation with Gigi. And it's kind of like it's pushed everything out to the sides, and whatever's compelling about the show like doesn't have room because of this. And I think this is a total misfire on production's part. It almost makes me be like, Gigi shouldn't have even been on this reboot. Like that's how bad I think it is for the show.
Yeah.
But whatever, we'll get through it because the show, like you said, the rest of the show has like so much promise.
That's just the annoying part of the show is Gigi. So Adam, they're at Adam's birthday party. We're at the restaurant that we got married at. Which of course has like purple lighting and, statues everywhere. It's very this show. And so they're there, and Gigi's just lost her shit at the guy that she brought for no reason, basically. And so Adam follows her out while she goes to smoke her 18th blunt of the day. And he's like, girl, she's like, I'm not trying to do this on your birthday, but I thought he was going to roll up with like roses and apologies. And I was expecting that, and not like, I don't give a fuck, man. Like, what is he doing, man?
And then MJ's like, listen, Dennis, even if you told me you guys are 100, okay, I would always have to say what I said to you. And he's like, I understand. I respect it. I don't really care. I'm just here to get my paycheck. So Gigi's like, I was disgusted when I found out about Dennis trying to get with my friend. But then I sort of put myself in check a little bit because I'm like, well, I only married him to get back at my ex. But I didn't do it with one of his friends, you know? So like, that's fucking different. I'm like,
This so much better.
You're a disaster.
Yeah.
Get a job.
And
Get a
Dennis
job.
is like, yeah, for me to show up and then you don't tell anyone I'm coming and then I get sabotaged. I get sabotaged at a restaurant with purple lights. And Skye goes, yes, I understand. Very hard. And he's like, yeah, and of course I'm going to react the way I did. I mean, you should have told him we're not cool. You know, you should have told him we're cool. You know, you should have told him we worked it out and I was coming. And Skye's like, she never wants to take responsibility, this girl. And every time she knows that she's in the spot, she has to explain herself. She gets angry. She acts up. She smokes drugs in front of children.
It's not era 1 behavior. So MJ's like, good for Goldenessa for walking away so that she can diffuse a stressful situation. Gigi did not walk away to diffuse the situation for the group. Gigi walked away to be dramatic so that way the cameras would follow her so she could be like, I'm so mad right now. Okay, like let's not act like she
caused the stressful situation and then she left everybody else to deal with it while she smokes a blunt outside.
Yeah.
And she's like, yeah, the old Goldenessa would have hung around and smashed some bottles in your face. Which is the problem with being people like Gigi. It's like, wow, she's doing so great. She didn't assault anybody. Wow, guys.
I know the standards are so low.
Yeah. So I have something on my nose. I said, what was that? It was like a crust. That's disgusting.
It was a piece of crust.
I wish. God,
I wish
that
too.
sounds
oh
great.
my God.
God, that sounds
Doesn't
amazing. Yes.
Doesn't it?
I did my bagels. So I'll have a bagel later. Okay, so anyway, we're back outside and Adam and Gigi are talking. And she's like, he fucking deserves it. And he still doesn't even see it, Adam. He still doesn't see it. He's like, but it's my birthday, though. Like, it's my birthday. You could have done this on some other day, Gigi. You're my best friend. Since when are Adam and Gigi best friends? He says that like 10 times in this episode. I'm supposed to believe that Adam is best friends with Gigi.
I know. Like, where did this come from? And why is Adam's birthday so precious? This non-milestone birthday. He's like, I can't believe this disgusting guy showed up at my birthday. It's like, oh, you're talking about Reza? No, that's my husband. Oh, are you talking about any of the guys on this show? No, those are my best friends too. Are you talking about Dennis? Yes. So they go back at the table. Dennis is like, I'm just very disappointed in my friend this evening, and you best be making this up, okay? Where's the waiter? I want to talk to the waiter. I'm so upset right now. So Gigi and Adam come back, and Gigi's like, God bless weed, you guys, because it just makes you okay with everything. It doesn't make you want to kill anymore, because that's my thing. I love to kill. I love knives. God bless marijuana.
Okay, so let me get this straight. Dad wants her out. The money train is going to stop. Dennis is rich and lives in an $8 million house. And he's her business partner ex-husband. And she needs to move. And now he's here at Adam's birthday dinner. Math, Persian math, okay? This is like Persian math and it's adding up.
So Skye, who barely is caring about what's going on here, like me, she's like, you know, life is beautiful now, huh? You know, look, she's high. She comes back, she's high. Like, nobody gives a shit. Like, okay, that's fine. You create a scene, you go, you get high, you come back. What are you going to do? Like, that's crazy. You can't even go into Air One acting like that. And
it is like, true. Oh, and Skye, everyone acts like Skye's such a bitch. I mean, Skye is moody and stuff, but Skye is the only one calling shit like it is. Like, who are you people? This woman, like, does drugs at someone's house, like, where there's kids there. Then she brings some loser. She's on OnlyFans. She's selling dildos. She's starting this whole thing at dinner, and then she just goes out and does more drugs. And then everyone's just like, okay, let's be mad at something else. Like, hello, is anybody focused?
Doesn't Gigi? I feel like Gigi for years and years has reminded me of like the kid in the nerd group who like sort of does something like she learned about how to be a rebel. So she acts like over the top as a rebel to all the fellow nerds, but she's not like inherently a rebel. Like I always feel that way. Like she's like, it's drama club. She's the girl who's like, I got a joint.
Yeah. And that's why I bring up the OnlyFans thing. Like, obviously, I don't care if you do OnlyFans and sell dildos. It's just so stupid because it's Gigi. And it's like, of course, Gigi. It's like, of course, she's going to do like whatever's going to make her edgy. Like, I'm on OnlyFans now. You guys have anything to say about it? Because that's what I do. And I don't care if you guys have a problem with it. I sell dildos with my face on them. That's just what I do. You got a problem with it? I'm going to smoke a blunt right now at dinner. It's like, oh, God.
Violent. Watch out. I love knives. It's going to be dangerous for everyone. I'm scary. Where's my leather jacket? It's like, okay, big rebel.
Yeah, so Reza is like, okay, I want to express my interpretation of Skye's feelings. I've been sitting here waiting for 45 minutes and my husband wants dessert and they haven't brought my wine. Who gives a shit about these two? I couldn't care less about their relationship. I said that all in Farsi, by the way, and everyone's laughing. They're like, yeah, I mean, basically.
Laughing.
And Bamshad just goes,
the audience is feeling too.
Yeah, exactly. Bamshad's just like, they're not bringing dessert. Where is it? What am I supposed to eat? This gay cake? Come on. I don't need tabbouleh as dessert. Come on.
It's my tabbouleh. So now they go to a club. They go to some club and they're all dancing. They all look exhausted. They're like, we're too old to be doing this, but the production wants us to do this. So they're drinking, they're partying. Reza Jackson meets a girl named Courtney, who's a cocktail waitress. And he gets her number and everything. And he's like, we're in Palm Springs. I mean, the only single person at the establishment with us is Golnessa, who, like, you know, she's like not hubbied up, but like she has a man with her. So I don't want to be like the 11th wheel, right? So I think Courtney's sweet and she's cute. And it's not a ploy to make Gigi jealous. But if it does, good. Enough.
Yeah, I don't really get this guy either. I have to say, I don't get the point of this guy. It's like he's bait for Gigi, but he's kind of a non-entity, really. For being so cute, I'm surprised.
Yeah, he's not terrible. Like, I'm not like, I feel like sometimes these guys come on the show and I put on like a little cap and I'm like, fuckboy alert, everyone, and here's the reasons why they're a fuckboy. And I trot out the same tired reasons every single time. I mean, how many times can everyone listen to me be like, this is what they do. They say they love their mom. They say they're taking it too slow. And I have done that with this guy. But like,
this guy's not subtle either. You know, some of the guys, like, we actually think seem nice. And so it's like, no, they're a fuckboy, guys, trust us. But this guy's just like, yeah, I'm a fuckboy. Who cares? And he's also like, so close to being like retired out. You know what I mean? He's about to, like, in LA terms, like, he's like so ready to be put out to pasture almost that it's like, okay, who cares? You know, it's just like watching someone. One time when I was a kid, I was drowning, but nobody believed me. So, because I was so close to the edge of the pool and they thought like they're like, just grab the side of the pool, but I couldn't because I couldn't breathe. And I feel like that's like watching his fuckboyism. It's just like, it's drowning, but nobody's really willing to accept it. But I know.
Yeah. I just don't know if I can care about a fuckboy who looks so much like Christopher Waltz. I'm like, it's just.
Who's that? Christopher Waltz.
He's the actor who's in Insufferable Bastards. He's just sort of around. And like, it's Christopher Waltz with a beard on. And I'm like, I don't know.
Oh, that guy? Christopher Waltz.
I totally think Christopher Waltz with a beard.
From Inglourious Bastards?
Look him up with a beard. Look him up with a beard.
What?
It becomes Reza Jackson.
Well, I thought what I said was rude. You just really topped that one. Yeah, this guy's like a skinny Moses with the beard. He's very handsome though. Yeah,
he's a handsome Austrian actor.
Yeah, he's a handsome guy.
Anyway, so it's the next day in the kitchen. Tanine, and by the way, all this time I've been calling her Tanin, but I noticed that they were saying her name is
Tanin. Yeah,
Tanin.
Yeah.
I'm so sorry, Tanin. You're one of my favorites, and I don't even know how to say your name. So RJ, they're in the kitchen, and Tanin's like, you know, when you guys got married, was it more like a spontaneous let's do it, or was it just like you guys didn't want to do that? Because she's talking to Dennis and he's like, yeah, well, we went to Vegas for a birthday party and then like we were on the way to the airport and then we were going home and we're like, hey, you want to get married on the way home? So like we went up going to a drive-through and then like I had a ring pop and that was like a candy ring pop, that was like the ring, and then the taxi driver was like a like officiant. It was like really amazing.
So outside, Gigi and Skye are talking, and Skye's like, so what's the story with you and this loud person? And she's like, I was hoping that he would shift gears. Like, he's just like finding every way to say I did nothing wrong. And like hearing you guys have the reaction, like it's not just me. It's like, fuck, you know what I mean? Like, thank God you guys were here to give a reaction so I could like see, like, it's not just me. It's not just in my fucking head,
I was gonna literally go to a nearby military base at 29 Palms and drive a tank all the way down the highway to Palm Springs and then just drive over him in his stupid car, because that's what I do when I'm angry. I get violent. And Skye's like, okay. Well, you really have an issue expressing yourself, because you get really crazy and angry and you lose it, but like not in a fun way, in a, kind of boring and sad way. You should work on that.
You know why? It's because I don't know how to express myself without fighting, because I never learned. No one ever supported me to be sad. Like, I was never allowed to be sad. Oh, God. So now we get Gigi's monologue where she is just angry because, no one supported her as a child. You are literally still being supported at 40-something years old, man.
So what she's saying is, when I would start to cry, my parents would do things to make me happy. And like, as a result, I don't know how to actually be sad. And that's their fault, which is why I can't have a job, because part of getting a job is feeling sad. It's like, what are you talking about?
So she realized that she had an issue, guys. Like, what really was her rock bottom was when she physically attacked Reza in 2016. And then we see 2016, her rushing Reza and then being held back and hitting Adam with the flowers or whatever. And she's screaming, fuck you. And by the way, by the end of this episode, she's physically assaulting somebody again. So
yeah,
we're really seeing the whole Gigi's learned her lesson thing.
Well, don't forget Adam's famous line, ow, Gigi.
Ow. And I've been through so much anger management and a lot of therapy. And with Dennis, I need to calm myself down, but the anger just creeps in.
Skye's like, well, eventually you're going to be in trouble. And she's like, I know 100%. And then I'll be in jail and I'll be running all the jail gangs, because that's what I do, because I'm so violent and angry. I don't know how to cry.
How is Golnessa not been in jail? As of early 2026, Shaws of Sunset star Golnessa has not been reported to be in jail, though she faced serious allegations and a restraining order in 2025. Oh, this was from Paulina. In March 2025, a former co-star, Paulina Ben Cohen, filed a restraining order against Gigi following an alleged physical altercation at a Los Angeles mall.
Oh, at the mall. Oh, geez.
Yeah, beat her up at the mall.
It's probably Fashion Square, the one on Woodman. That's that mall. That's a Gigi gets to
come for the valley.
Okay, bitch, meet me at KB store, KB Toys. So Reza,
meet me where Strand Books used to be.
Hot dog on a stick, you're gonna be on a stick. Meet me there at 3 p.m.
Meet me at the saddest Dairy Queen in town. Wait, is that Fashion Square? No, I think that's the Burbank one. Okay, never mind. Go ahead. Yeah.
So Dennis, speaking of jail, Dennis is saying that he slept in jail because he was on like a couch. And Reza is like, well, so I guess that Golnessa is cool with him being here, so I guess I have to be nice to him now, and I just want to see her in a good place with him, and where the money can flow and work their way back to being good friends, because bitch has a bad credit report. Ah.
So Gigi comes in and just shrugs at Dennis, like she has no idea why she's there, even though she's the one that has infected this entire place with him. And so MJ is making breakfast, and Gigi's like, MJ's over here cooking breakfast for him like Martha fucking Stewart, and I'm worried he thinks that everything's just swept under a rug and everything's hunky-dory right now because it's not, and we need to talk about it to rekindle this friendship. So there's breakfast tabbouleh. There's breakfast fucking tabbouleh. I cannot.
Can we normalize just like making breakfast does not make you Martha Stewart? Like MJ is cracked some eggs and put them in a pan, and she's like Martha Stewart over there. No, she's just making eggs.
Yeah.
Can we just like not do this every single time? So she's made the
just
eggs.
like Mel from Mel's Diner over there making eggs for him. Kiss my grits. That's what I say to Dennis. Kiss my grits.
R.I.P. to Polly. What's her face? So
Holiday, how dare you? I'm so
it's not my
mad
fault.
right
My parents never taught me to learn people's last names, especially character actresses from the late 70s and 80s.
The reason
That's why
I
I'm so
can't
angry.
control my anger is because Ben doesn't know Polly Holiday, and it makes me crazy.
I'm sorry that I don't celebrate that holiday, bitch.
So RJ comes out in his underwear, and I like him a lot better. I mean, the guy is
He looks great.
fine. The guy's so cute.
He looks great.
He is
He
cute.
looks great and he knows it.
And if
He's got a
he
little
just stayed in
swagger.
his underwear, I'd be fine with him. So
I think
he's
why I'm not like, I don't get like fired up about RJ that much is just like we said before, like it is what it is. He doesn't pretend to be anything but that. I got like mad at him earlier in the season when he went on the date and then was saying that he was trying to be squirrely and saying that he's not a fuckboy, he's just promiscuous. And I was like, that's one of the stupidest things I've ever heard. But now that he's just leaning into being a fuckboy, I'm like, fine, just be the fuckboy, be a fuckboy.
yeah, we need fuck boys. This economy doesn't run itself.
He's hot. He's
All
hot.
right.
So, okay. So now MJ and Greg are talking about how they don't understand why Amir and Natasha aren't with everyone, because they could have just been why did they stay at a hotel? They could have just stayed at the house. I'm like, they're not staying at the house because they don't want their children to be exposed to all of you guys for an entire evening. Okay. Little pool time in the afternoon is one thing, but like a 24/7 around this group, no, they're going to protect their children.
Yeah, so like, we're worried about them. So MJ calls and they're like, Greg goes, we're worried about you. Where are you guys? And Natasha's like, yeah, we have children. Okay? That's where we are. We're dealing with 3 fucking children. What are you doing?
So then Skye and Tanine are talking, and Skye's asking if the communication between her and Greg is improving, and Tanine says that there's been some improvements, aka a Porsche that arrived at her doorstep. And then she says, "Oh, how's your communication with Bombshot?" And Skye's like, "Oh, same shit every day. We do communicate, but then again, at the end of it, I'm like, I don't know. I'm not seeing any results. It's like buying the same kale salad at Erewhon and expecting a different dressing. You know what I'm saying?"
It's like going to Whole Foods and expecting a quality salad from Erewhon. It's not going to happen. So, and Tani's like, well, what can you improve? Can you improve something on your end? And she's like, well, I know exactly who I am and what I am. And sometimes I get to the point where I'm just like, I don't want to deal with it. So are you saying that your expectations are too high? Yes. But is it my problem for high expectations or a person for being low and not reaching expectations? You decide. You decide.
So Tanine enters a new piece of evidence to the case about why Skye fucking sucks to her. And she says, well, Skye's expectations are very high, and I think it can't be a one-way street, okay? Because on my birthday, they put my gifts in her car, and then she said, can you bring it? I said, can you bring it over to my house before you go home? And she goes, no, I'm too tired. And I had to have an Uber go and pick up my gifts. Just little things like that. You just don't really care about others and, the way you want people to care about you. So is she saying that they had a birthday party somewhere, and Skye volunteered her car to be where the presents could stay. And then Skye was like, now you got to come get them.
Yeah, she was like, I'm going home. I mean, maybe she would have brought them the next day. I don't know. But she was like, no, you don't need your present right now. You get your present when I tell you you get your present. So
I kind of think that if someone has been left as the steward of your presents, the nice thing would have been for Skye to bring them over to Tanin's house, but I think actually it might be a little bit more on Tanin to go get the presents because Skye's doing something nice by babysitting them.
I mean, I guess. I don't know. I don't care.
No, what you do is you make a brunch out of it. You say, let's meet for brunch. And then
you make her pay because it's like another birthday brunch.
Yeah.
Right?
At Erewhon. So,
Yeah, I'm into
let's
that.
meet at Erewhon, and then we'll do the exchange. Because then you'll get her out of the house with that.
Yeah. So now Gigi approaches Dennis for yet another talk. So she's like, for some reason, last night you were like a hamster on a wheel and you were constantly bringing up my past. And like for all of those people that are here and they know me and they know I used to do crazy things, Dennis, they know I used to be crazy, but they don't ever hold those things on me because I'm just not that person anymore. Okay.
You're literally the same person that we met like 15 years ago, whenever it was that you first.
You're holding an axe. You're holding an axe right now.
Yeah. Dennis is like, what, were you not bad to me the whole relationship, treating me like shit? Like everyone was like, why is Gigi acting like that? She goes, I don't know why you're trying to go off on me about me. You want to talk about something? Talk about yourself with him. Talk about yourself with Reza. He's like, no, I'm trying to explain. It's like, stop bringing me up when I'm bringing you up about me. Don't do that. So then Gigi's like, well, that was all a flashback, sorry. But Gigi's like, the reason why I can't tell if it's a flashback is because Gigi is she's talking about Dennis being on a hamster wheel. We're on like a freaking Ferris wheel with you that's filled with hamster wheels in the seats, okay?
Yeah. And she goes, is there a reason why you keep bringing up my past when we're trying to talk about what you did to me in the past? And he's like, well, I'm not going to sit here and let everyone just try and badger me like I'm a bad guy. She goes, well, what were you expecting? He's like, fairness.
They were being fair. She's like, no. He's like, no, because because they weren't being they weren't because they don't know the whole story. So how can it even be fair? It was supposed to be he's like, you may not remember, but we had to film the whole scene at a restaurant with floor tiles on the wall, and we buried the hatchet, and we said we're gonna be friends and business partners now, and we're never gonna talk about this ever again. I believe those were your words. And then you invited me out to Palm Springs, and I thought we were going to be a one big happy family again. But actually, you put me on blast, and you warned them, and you let them still believe I'm a piece of shit. So that's what I'm trying to say to you right now.
You literally dug up the hatchet, and now you're holding it while we're trying to sit by a pool. She's like, what is it they're not understanding that you want them to understand? And he's like, they're acknowledging you hurt. I need them, I was hurt after the divorce. And she's like, but you're not speaking for yourself to acknowledge anything you did. And he's like, yeah. She goes, why?
What are you talking about?
Yeah, that's so stupid. And it just goes on. It's like this circle. Because he's a total asshole, too. He's like, so what? So I married someone you thought was your friend. I didn't think she was your friend. Fuck her. Like, what are you even talking about? Like, you were mean to me, so I got back at you. Yeah, that's his whole thing. It's like, how dare you? I don't know. It just goes on and on.
You always think you're smarter than everyone in the room. Well, I know I'm smarter than you and more not sad able to be. And he's like, oh, so you're smarter than me? And she's like, yes, I know I am. That's why I've accomplished so very, very little in my life. He's like, well, that's why I'm the successful one, and you have no career. And of course, Skye, Reza, and RJ are watching from the pool, which means that Reza's like, I'm going to put this in the bank and use it later.
Yeah. And Gigi says, you're successful? What are you talking about? What are you even talking about? He lives in an $8 million house and like owns your business. That's probably what he's talking about. He's like, you have no money. You've got no job. She's like, you are nothing. And he's like, oh, so you're going to give me advice? She goes, okay, just get out of here then. I can't even deal with him right now. I can't even deal with him. I just said I'm smarter than him. So he pointed out that I've never had a job. Who does that? I just called him nothing. So now he's saying I'm not smart.
Skye's like, what the fuck? So then inside Dennis is he goes inside, he runs into MJ, and he's like, you know what, I'm on the way, I gotta go, I'm leaving, talk to you soon. And MJ's like, wait, what happened? He cannot for 1 second just say, yes, I might have done the wrong thing in response to me doing the wrong thing, and I'm sorry about that.
But you're the one who invited him over, and so the problem is you.
Like, I don't see what's wrong here.
Yes.
She's like, well, and Skye's basically like, you're begging for trouble. And Gigi's like, I don't disagree. My whole point in inviting Dennis was to rip off that awkward bandage with all my friends. But if we didn't have business between each other, because of course I'm going to get into business with someone who I've declared is not successful, there would be no connection anymore. We still need to have space, and I feel like I made the wrong choice by asking him to come to Palm Springs.
You think? Oh, you want the friendship in the business? Because I'm still confused in this department. Like, what are you talking about? She's like, I wish I could have the friendship back, Skye. You wish? I wish. You wish? I wish. I
So
wish
then
a lot of
Dennis
things. You wish?
I wish. Into the tabbouleh we go.
So in the driveway, Dennis and MJ are out there talking, and he's like, she wants to go, like, she's smarter than the whole room. I mean, she's always smarter than me. She's like, I don't feel like maybe necessarily leaving all the way out of here is the best thing. I mean, we're shooting a show, so I don't know. You still got a mic. Like, I don't know. Go back out there. Do you want an egg?
He's like, I'm so
Martha Stewart.
What is this, Martha Stewart? He's like, I'm so mad, I'm gonna leave. You should really stay. Okay, I'll stay. I was like, wow. They really
I need
are.
to unwind.
They're doing a really bad. This really has like the dramatic arc of the little skits I would make with my camcorder in like 8th grade. So he's like, okay, then I'll stay. I just need to unwind. But if she tries to be Gigi with me again, not only am I not staying, but I just don't think I'll be able to do business with her. The stakes are higher than they've ever been in our storyline. So then,
and Reza is like, well, that guy left, so I guess Gigi doesn't have anybody to stab, so I'll start some new shit. So he goes up to Tani, and he's like, what were you and Skye talking about? And she's like, well, it was more like about the two of them. And I said, don't you think you have high expectations for people? You know, putting pressure on him with all these high expectations, like calling a bartender when he's supposed to and stuff. I mean, that's really rough on a man. And he's like, well, the convo that needs to be had, which she's not having, which I'm really upset about. Like, yo, you're like putting pressure on me. Like, I can't afford this lifestyle you want to live. Like, what? Like, what am I made out of money? Because, like, she dictates what's going on and he's like afraid of her. Like, did you say anything about the dog, about like supporting your brand? Because that was rough. Like, that girl took your moisturizer and put it on a dog. Like, are you upset at all? Like, we're by a pool relaxing. You better yell at this bitch.
like literally, bitches are literally wearing your serum. Like, that is like literally so wrong. You can't let that happen. So Tanine's like, well, I mean,
Recipe hair care, bitch.
She's like, well, I haven't put my serum out yet, so I'm not gonna start with that yet. She's like, well, let's see what happens, because you should definitely have that fight, and if you don't, then I'm gonna have it for you. She's like, well, it's so funny because my friends sometimes say I look like a Skye Ascari catalog sometimes, which is true. It's actually crazy because I wear all of her jewelry. Yeah, because it speaks volumes about you though, because she's competitive with you and she looks at you and you're like dripping in jewelry and you've got like a COO title and your husband's doing like really well doing the whatever Greg does, I guess making man buns. Not sure about that. Okay, bad point. But she's jealous of you like so much. You should be mad at her.
Okay, well, if I really don't see support, then maybe I'll blow up because, like, now it's built up far too long. But are you mad now? Did I do my job? Because I'd really love to eat some tabbouleh.
Guys, Adam's going to make the tabbouleh later. Get excited. So then
we get a weird scene of MJ putting stuff on her face and just going like, yeah.
It's the little things we do together.
Yeah.
Just
so weird.
Yes. So then now RJ is talking, Reza Jackson, if you will, is talking to Greg. And he's like, how you feeling, bro? He's like, good. It was an intense night. I mean, that medium, right? That was crazy, that medium. He's like, yeah. Like in the beginning, I was like, whoa. And like, yeah, in the beginning, I was like, whoa. I wonder what Amir has to say about that. So Amir joins them. And we have this cross-cutting conversation. Amir's talking to Greg and RJ, and Natasha's talking to Reza and MJ about this medium. It's actually a pretty compelling situation because it is a thorny situation of like, hey, Amir never fell out of love with this guy, like with this girl. Is he still in love with her? But of course, Natasha's having this conversation in the gentle, thoughtful hands of Reza and MJ, which means like
seriously, do you feel like you're being cheated on with a dead person? Because he's
Don't
like
you think that,
totally
like,
in
he
love
loves
with her. He invited us to a ghost wedding. That's like crazy. He said, would it be crazy if I asked my dead wife to like swing with my new wife? And then he put ghost keys in a bowl. He loves her. How do
Have you
feel?
ever noticed the way he like looks at you and is like, damn, I wish she was the other one. God. She's like, I'm gonna go back to my hotel room now. I'm crushed. Because obviously this is I'm imagine it's a huge insecurity in a relationship. And they're like, whoa, do you think he's still in love with her? And she's like, I was hoping not to talk about this on camera where my children might have to see this someday. So yeah, it's a little hard for me. A little hard.
Yeah, she's like, yeah, I mean, you can't just fall out of love with someone. It's not like she ever did anything, you know? And they're like, well, did you ask him about it? Why don't you ask him about it? Ask him if he still loves her. I mean, they're so vulture-y, you know? And so meanwhile, Greg is asking Amir, like, has Natasha ever asked if you're still in love with her? Like, I don't see the producer's fingerprints at all on this scene. You know, they're all doing the exact same thing at the exact same time. So Amir's like, no, I mean, I love her, but like, I can't be in love with her because she's not here. But, you know, the memory of her, like, that's part of me. God, I love talking about this again, guys. And back to Natasha, she's like, you know, I mean, they wanted this life that we have together. So, of course, it's really hard. And this was hard to watch. And she's crying. And Amir is saying, you know, I do want to see how involved she wants to be because she's been very supportive. But, you know, being supportive is not the same as being involved. So I guess I should ask her if she wants to. No, she doesn't want to be more involved. What are you talking about? Don't you have 3 children with this woman? Why do you want to bring this back in? Why do you want to bring this into the marriage? It shouldn't be like, hey, do you want to like mourn this by my side? I don't know. I'm like, don't let this show ruin your marriage, please.
Yeah, I know, because it's a very delicate situation, and I actually think it's a really fascinating dilemma in a relationship. But like, it needs, I think, more care than you know, drunk Reza being like, so what do you think? So now it's time to go race some cars fast. And Greg's excited. He's like, I'm obsessed with cars. I'm at a racetrack once a month at least. I mean, call me Tracy Chapman because I've got a fast car. Okay, let's do this. And Greg is, I think no one wants to do this because he actually says, I'm kind of forcing this down people's throats, but I'm going to convince them to drive a little fast and crazy because those courses are pretty safe for the most part. But you never know. I want to show them how fast I am and that I'm faster than all of them. You know what I don't love is pretty safe for the most part. That's not, this is not a
Ben activity for sure. Yeah, this is not.
Yeah, we make fun of Adam, but I am Adam. Okay. Like, I'm like, is it safe? Can we make sure we just don't go above 35 miles per hour, please?
So they go to like the BMW racing center, which I didn't even know they had there. I've always wanted to go do one of that with those things. And they're driving the M cars, which are like the sports cars. And so anyway, back at the house, Gigi and Adam are talking, and she's talking about this fucking guy again. And Adam's like, well, girl, but why'd you invite him then? Because people are trying to make him feel welcome because you invited him. You can't be mad at us for making him feel welcome. I mean, you surprised him on us, actually, on my birthday.
It's like, well, I messed up. I thought, you know, it's going to be Dennis. And like, once he comes around, it's going to be water under the bridge. He's like, no, it's like water. It's not water under the bridge. It's like water over the bridge. And it's scary water. And it's washing away all the tabbouleh. I don't want the water anymore, Gigi. Ow, Gigi, the water. Okay, Adam, it's a theoretical. Relax. You're safe. Oh, okay.
Dennis did my friend dirty, so therefore I don't like him. But she's my best friend, and whatever she says to do, I'm going to do it. But at the same time, she lights fires and burns and walks away. And I kind of feel like that's what she's doing right now on my birthday. So
because
what are you
violent. I'm violent. Keep going, Adam. You can do it.
Girl, comma, interrupted. Girl, comma, interrupted. So he's like, you need to find boundaries. And she's like, yeah, I can seem confusing because like use my, oh God, I don't care. I'm fast forwarding. I'm like literally, I would rather watch the guys crash an M car than listen to Gigi for one more second. So we go back to the racetrack and Tannin's like, yeah, I don't mind going to a racetrack. I mean, my car accident, I was a passenger. So I just don't trust the person driving, but I'm okay being in the driver's seat. You know, I'm ready for new trauma.
Yeah. I love that that somehow Greg his takeaway was never, you know, driving fast is really bad. That's he didn't take anything from that accident. Also, why do you have to go to Palm Springs to drive like this? You can just go to Glendale. Just stand Brand Boulevard. It's basically NASCAR there, or the 170 freeway. Like, people who live here know. People who live here know. Like, this is like the moment like you step foot into Glendale, it's like it's like there's a whole bunch of cars.
That's racing. So funny. I'm going there after this
to street race. Ow, Gigi.
Oh, to Brand Boulevard. That's my favorite Home Goods.
Oh yeah. I wish I could join you.
And I got to go before the weekend hits because people are monsters on the weekend. It's like, oh God, you see all the dregs out there. It's like, go home.
It's too late. It's going to take you an hour to get there. Right now it's 2:15 on a Friday. You're going to have to take the 134 from the Valley.
You're right.
Sorry, Ronnie.
But then I could go to the Apple store and be like, can I try a pencil? Could you show me any shortcuts?
My 64th pencil. Actually, I thought about getting an Apple Pencil. I was like, I'm going to be
You don't have one? Oh, yeah, you got to have an Apple Pencil.
Oh, so we're shaming now? I was never taught how to hold a pencil by my parents.
I was never taught to cry with an Apple Pencil. So
no, I am thinking about getting one.
They race. They drive like idiots. RJ crashes into Ben's Apple Pencil dreams and almost dies. Everyone acts like they're totally scared. And
it's fine. By the way, it's fine. They promoted this. This is a big thing. They're having an accident. This is no Glamis Dunes, okay? The car just goes off the track a little bit, and everyone goes to save them. And I really appreciated Bombshot driving conservatively. He's just driving because this happens to someone. Anytime they go racing like this on Bravo, there's always someone who gets that music. And
Bombshot's just enjoying it. He's like, nice car. I like it. Oh, what's the multimedia like? Let's see here. He's like connecting his phone during using the Bluetooth. He's like, let's see. Oh, CarPlay. Good. So far, so good.
So car accident, and it's not great. But everything's fine. Everyone's fine and everyone's safe. So let's go back to the house. So Gigi is FaceTiming her son, which is moderately, I was gonna say moderately more entertaining, but maybe not. And then really, the pool, everyone's back by the pool, and Gigi is like, guys, I would love some feedback about something very important. Earlier, the whole situation with Dennis, Adam, I said that I just wanted space right now, and I don't know why Dennis has a room where he goes in to shower and changes, and now he's being invited to dinner when you say go get ready. I mean, he's like, okay, and I don't go to the racetracks because he's there, and I think after I was yelled at this morning, I can't even look at his face right now, and he gets to be part of our dinner that I invited him to, and I have to sit there and fuck, and his face, and he's sulking, and like this is just getting worse and worse, and it's getting deeper and deeper. I'm like, girl, you invited this guy on this vacation, and now you're upset that he's here. I'm like,
girl, this man is last night's tabbouleh. Done. I'm telling him he can leave, and you can enjoy your weekend with your friends, Gigi, because we're best friends. So I'm going to go confront him. And Bombshot's like, I've got your back. Listen, I'm reinvigorated by the Bluetooth ability of the BMW. Let's go. So she's like, oh my God.
Lumbar support, so beautiful.
Yeah, such good friends. So they go in, and Bombshot's like, I can handle this. And so they go in, and Adam's like, I'm so disappointed in Gigi. She has me do her dirty work, and she's the one who invited him on my birthday. But she still needs someone to have her back, so I'm going to do it. She's my ride or die.
And he's like, it's like if she were to commit a murder and needed help with the body, I'd be like, before you go with that body, take this tabbouleh. Rez is like, you heard it here first, folks. If I go missing, look for him and that bitch, because bitches be burying bodies together. So Adam is somehow mad.
If she came to me and said that she murdered somebody, I would say, I'll help you, but can you find someone else to carry him?
And then she gave me the shovel, and I go, ow, Gigi, that was heavy. Adam is like, mad that he has to do her dirty work. Like, you don't have to do any of this, by the way, because it's all so stupid. But he goes in to Dennis is in a room, and Adam sort of like gets on the bed on his knees. He's like, hey, Adam, I hate being the bearer of bad news, but we are out of tabbouleh, and the next batch won't be ready for another 15 minutes. So in the meantime, did you happen to get a hotel before you came out? He's like, it's fine. I'm going. I really don't care. Like, you guys either say you want me to be here or don't. I don't care at all. So he's like, I'm out. Bye.
And Bombshot's like, wait a minute. Thank you for understanding. I don't want it to end like this. Do you know how to bartend? Okay. I could call you maybe in the future. Last minute. But you come, yes.
Gigi, I did you a solid. Are you serious? Oh, I'm happy I ripped the Band-Aid off when it came to the whole group. You didn't rip the Band-Aid off. You gouged
Caused the
wound.
cuts. You caused the cuts.
You were the
So
festering.
she's like, make sure he's gone. Please go to the door. And she's like, I'm going to stick my head out the door. But he doesn't even open the door. It's like 2 weeks. So you just see Adam looking out the window. He's like, is he leaving? And you see the car move off. And she's just like, goodbye, Felicia. Goodbye. As they said in the film Thursday, goodbye, Felicia.
So Courtney arrives. It's not time for dinner. There's gonna be some steaks, which, by the way, look beautiful. Beautiful steaks. And Skye complains about it later. And I'm like, Skye, I think you're wrong on this one. They look like good steaks. So Gigi's lining up to smoke. She's like, it's dinner time. I need to smoke. It's so stressful. I never learned how to be sad, so I must smoke a marijuana joint here because I'm bad. I'm bad girl Gigi.
Bad girl Gigi. So Reza's like, I'm going to set the table. So he goes out and he's putting forks and he's like, which side does the fork go on, guys? Forks be bitches be crazy. Like forks be nuts. These are like white people forks. And Tanine comes over and she's like, please do it right. Okay, because no, not Tanine, Skye. She's like, fork is on the left side, knife is on your right. Do it right. If you're doing it, do it right, baby, please. And he's like, what? She goes, can you please make sure it's lined up with your chair? Don't do a messy job if you're going to do it. Come on. He's like,
why are you giving me shit? I was not a waitress like you. So maybe I don't know exactly where utensils go because I still haven't seen Baby Shams and Shams was supposed to teach me about place settings. Just come and say, let me help you. You're not my supervisor. Meanwhile, Reza, I guarantee, would be the person if someone was not setting up a table right. He'd be like, bitch, what are you doing? That's not even how it goes. Fork on the left, spoon on the right. That's so Persian.
Yeah, A, did you just shame somebody for being a waiter? Because you can go fuck yourself. You failed ass hair product, bitch. And second, this is typical Reza. Like, I'm mad at somebody, so I'm going to just take a normal thing that happens over the course of the night and spin it into something terrible so I can scream at them at dinner. Yeah.
Flatware fight. So now that dinner is served, they all sit down. Adam's like, I brought the tabbouleh. Guys, I just want to say something. I'm so appreciative for everyone being here. And I want to take this moment to apologize to everyone here. I made a very rash decision on inviting Dennis because I'm violent and I invited him to come without consulting or informing anyone. It was very selfish and very personal. And I have my parents to blame because they never taught me how to be sad. And I'm very appreciative of you guys for being honest with me about it. So cheers, everyone. Cheers.
Wow, Gigi. I would have hated for you guys to make it a meal without you making it about yourself from the very fucking start of the meal. I mean, Jesus. So now everyone's like, hey, Greg, thanks for cooking the steaks. And Skye's like, oh, I mean, it's chewy. It's chewy steak. You know, maybe it's from Erewhon, but it's still chewy. It's still chewy.
Oh, my God. Spending this time I'm spending with Skye in Palm Springs, it's starting to grate on my nerves. It's like, is she complaining? She's like, is this organic, bitch? Like, is this steak from Erewhon? How about Erewhon? What are you talking about, bitch?
And Bombshot goes, well, it's from Whole Foods. She's like, yes, grass-fed, but very chewy. Why do you come off so condescending? Like she's stuck up, she's pretentious? Like you would think she's a member of the Persian family.
Royal family, even more high end.
You're right, yeah. She is a member of the Persian family, regular style.
Regular style. The Valley Persian style, regular style family. So Gigi,
I just like that she's like, this is chewy, and Bombshot's soul food.
They don't know better.
It's soul food.
So Gigi is, and I like that Whole Food somehow has become like the peasant food. Like, yes, oh my God,
it's so funny.
So Gigi's like, guys, Adam's tabbouleh, in my opinion, and Adam goes, world famous. You let her say. You're not supposed to be the one to say world famous. Like, my world famous tabbouleh. It's only world famous because you are pushing out on us The world doesn't know any better at this point. The world only knows Adam Stabuli.
She's like, guys, I think this is Erwan worthy. So, Skye, Erwan inside and out. She goes, I know everybody in Erwan. I know the owner. I know the manager, every location, everything about everybody in Erwan. I know.
That means she's complained a lot.
Yes,
I know all the managers.
Can I speak to the manager? Yeah. Who's in charge of the fish counter? I need to speak with them.
Why are you out of Hailey Bieber smoothie? I come here every day.
Who's this Hailey Bieber? So Gigi's like, what the fuck? You don't think it's overpriced groceries? And she goes, I don't care. The quality of their food, the fresh food they make every day is so amazing. Erwan for president. And RJ's like, I shop at Ralph's. So, I mean, Whole Foods if I'm feeling like really extra, but I draw the line at Erwan. And Natasha's like, yeah, like it's a box of strawberries at Whole Foods are only $8, which is also hilarious. Acting like, wow, I paid $6 for a lemon at Whole Foods, and that's a bargain. But now you go pay $30 for strawberries?
Like, you can just really get so much bang for your buck at Whole Foods, famously. It's like the whole in Whole Foods stands for a whole lot of savings.
Who considers that a status flex? Like a yacht, that's like a status flex. Like a private jet. Like, but Erwan, a grocery store?
Rez is like, okay, we're going to look at a $2 million house, so can you ease up on the shopping? Okay, bitch, you can't be paying for a $2 million house if you're paying for $20 strawberries. Skye's like, no, I'm not giving up Erwan, okay? I just need to spend 30 minutes a day being around people who don't drive me nuts and pretending like I don't live in the valley. So let me have that.
And Bombshot's like, well, about the house, if it's just on me right now, it's not a good time. It's not the right time. I'm just saying this. She goes, I want a bigger house, a little bit, but, not in the valley. In the valley, not in the valley. Oh, you have an aversion to the valley now, which I just put the words in your mouth, even though you weren't going to say them at the table, and now I'm going to yell at you for it? True or false? You have an aversion to the valley.
Yeah. I don't like to live in the valley. I don't like the food. I don't like the vibe. And Greg is like, oh, like that talk? Oh, I don't want to live in the valley. Like, get the fuck out of here, bro. Because Greg is now the great valley defender. Greg, who is like, no offense. I know I go hard in the valley, but I do it with tongue in cheek. But like Greg, I'm not going to look at Greg and be like, look at this guy. Look what the valley has produced. Don't you want to stay here?
She's like, I'm not rubbing it in anyone's face. You're like, I hate restaurants in the valley. The food is disgusting. The valley, it's all bad. That's what you're saying. And Gigi stands up and she starts yelling, bro, we're on a TV show called The Fucking Valley. You don't even live in the valley. What are you talking about?
We worked so hard to get back on TV and you're about to ruin it for us. This guy's like, so what? If we sell this house, we can live anywhere. Literally anywhere. Please, just put me in the ocean at this point, just not the valley. And Greg's like, well, can you do that right now? Sell the house and go move away from the most beautiful place in the world called the Valley, home of the man buns and fast driving? I don't think so.
And Skye's like, go ahead, Bombshot, tell me. And he goes, I don't think it's the right move. And Greg's like, oh, okay, so you guys get on the same page and stop fronting, bro, because you don't have another choice, honey. Like, you don't have another choice. Greg, sit the fuck down. And what are you yelling at a woman and calling her honey at a table? What the fuck? And Reza's like, oh my God, like literally you would think that you grew up with like Ricky from Silver Spoon's dick in your mouth. Like, what the hell? And like a trust fund or something.
It's like, I'm not snobby at all. And Reza goes, what? And then he
stands up and
he
starts
stands
like,
around and he does this performative laugh. He runs in a circle and goes, ha 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 ha.
He's so
Like the police show up. They're like, oh, is there a break-in?
Oh my God, he's so obnoxious. Like, how are you guys turning me on Skye's team? Like, I'm 100% on Skye's team. Like, a lot of people don't want to. I live in the valley. I like the valley. A lot of people don't like the valley. Who cares? It's not like it's the first time you heard it if you live in LA. There's like it's a conversation. A lot of people just don't like it. That's it. I tell people I live in the valley. They're like, really? I'm like, yeah, I like it. And I'm like, I mean, but you know, isn't it hotter there? The food kind of sucks, right? I mean, they'll tell you right to your face. It's a normal thing.
Yes,
Leave the woman alone.
I'll do it right now. I mean, look, there's really nothing more fun than
Not you,
punching down on
Ben.
the Valley.
Not you. Not
But
you.
but like the Valley has all sorts of awesome stuff in it. Like it's always kind of just like a funny thing. It's like sports teams, you know, when you're like teasing. But like of course the Valley is perfectly fine and nice. Don't want to live there ever in my life. But like I think that like it's the funny jostling that you do. But like Greg is so mad. It's like he's furious right now. So Skye is like, no, I don't, you know, I don't want to live there, you know, like, oh my God, girl, why would you do that? And they're just like so mad. And Skye's like, I don't do things for people for what they think, okay? I do it for what I want. And Reza's like, so you wear Hermes sandals and Hermes not for the look? And Bombshell's like, she does it for herself.
Yes, I do it for
terrorize
myself.
me.
So my best friend is sitting there, right there. She knows that about me, right, Tanin? And Tani's not answering. And Reza's like, oh, really? Well, what did you do when your friend pulled out her serum? Because she showed you her serum. Do you remember that? What did you do with that? And Tani's like, whoa. Hold on, Reza. Because he's going to take everything she said and stab her in the back right now. And Skye is like, what? Wait. You talk to me about the serum then. You talk to me about it. And he goes, you put it on your skin? Well, at first, and then I rubbed it on my dogs after my skin started burning off.
You rubbed it on your dog? Well, my dog is basically like the Erewhon of dogs, so it's a fabulous place for anything to be, really. You're so lucky to be featured in Erewhon. So he's like, oh, so you think that's a good look? She's like, yes, he's perfect. She's like, oh, perfect. I'm just going to repeat what you say. And Skye's like, the fact that my best friend goes gossip about it with Reza, they weren't there. Like, they don't know exactly what's going on. It's very disappointing and very out of character, but so Valley.
Oh, yeah? Well, she's wearing your jewelry. Do you think it's cool to rub shit on your dog? Do you think, what if she rubbed your jewelry on a dog? What would that be? Oh, big fight. Ha, 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 ha. And Tani's like, okay, calm down, Reza. She goes, oh, really, Tani, have you ever paid for my pieces? And she goes, yeah. She goes, oh, retail price ever? Well, lady, you make your own jewelry discounts. And you set your retail price at whatever god-awful price you're going to try and screw people out of, first of all. And so she's like, oh, stop. You pay retail? And she's like, no, but I paid for them. And she's like, 100%. And she goes, well, I get a friend discount, but like, what's your point? Oh, friend discount. Oh, the same amount that everyone else get. Oh, the lines around the block from my jewels, huh?
Yeah, you're not Harry Winston here. She's not buying your jewelry because she's like, I must have it. She's buying it to support it so that way it's on her body and she can go advertise it. Like she's acting like the favor is that she gave the discount. And it is a favor. But the real favor is Tanin for actually spending the money. Okay, the 30% the 30% savings does not compare to the 70% payment that was
Ben,
made.
I gave you a discount on a Watch What Crappin' shirt. How dare you? So she's like, what's the point? And she's like, I'm confused. Are you saying I'm not supportive? And she's like, because it sounds like you're doing me a favor. And so Tanin tells us, like, listen, like, there's pieces of jaw on the floor here. Like, after every single piece I bought from her, thousands and thousands of dollars worth. And she's like, I don't even want to say the number because it's obnoxious. But then for her to act like, oh, wow, I gave you such a discount. Like, that's disgusting.
Right. So this guy's like, why are you all of a sudden you being such an asshole and aggressive, Greg? He's like, I'm not. She's like, well, I don't understand that. It's because you're pretentious. And I don't like that. That's not how we act in the Valley. She's like, well, I already told you. I really couldn't care about what other people think. He goes, well, you're offending me by saying I don't want to live in the Valley. It's offensive to me. That's why. She's like, well, why? Because you live in the Valley? He goes, yeah. I was born and raised in the Valley. Victory Boulevard, baby. Yeah, in between a Costco and a Marshall's. That's where I was born and raised. So don't
Magnolia is not just a Tom Cruise movie, honey. And she's like, well, I don't want to live in the Valley.
You want to talk about Sherman Way? Now we're talking about Greg's Way. All right? Now see your way out of here.
Helmsley isn't the only Sherman on my television, lady. And Greg's like, it seems like you're better than people that live in the Valley. Don't you get it? Listen, Greg, you need to change your fucking tone. You are sitting at a dinner table talking to your friend's wife like that. Shut the fuck up. And Bombshot's not saying anything, by the way.
Nothing.
I would kick his ass if I was his wife. What the fuck? And Reza's like, yeah, Bombshot's not defending his wife because he feels the same way, except he's in the fucking doghouse and he can't say shit to her, so he's still letting everyone else do his dirty work.
So then Gigi inserts herself and goes, Skye, maybe it's the delivery. And Greg is like, am I wrong about what I'm saying here? And no, not at all. You can't say the valley's great, but just you can say the valley's great, but it's just not for me. It's just like not for me, just the way Ben said it on Watch What Crappens.
And she's like, I've said it so many times. I have nothing against the valley. And she goes, I don't need to be yelled at. I love the valley. Oh, God, Gigi. Like the men are sitting here yelling at her at the table. And now Gigi's going to make it about herself and act like
Gigi who inserted
Skye
herself.
Yes.
Yeah.
She's going to make it sound like Skye yelled at her. Oh, my God. So Skye's like, perfect. You love the valley. Good for you. And she goes, oh, really? Good for you? Don't be condescending to me. Good for you. Really?
No, I really want you to finish so that I can move on. Go ahead. Go ahead. Say something. Just go, oh, really? Good for you. Good for you. I can pop. Be careful. I was in a street gang once. It was scary. Scary for people. We'd find old ladies walking on the street and we'd hustle them for a nickel or a quarter every now and then, and we'd have lunch money. So be careful, because you might not have those quarters on you very soon.
I'm gonna pop, bro. And Reza's like, bro, like I'm setting the fucking table, and she's saying, do it right. Like no one talks to me like that, and I kept my fucking. Oh my God, you guys are like teaming up on this. Like, oh my God.
Not where microaggression.
And Skye goes, you need to shut the fuck up, number one. And Gigi's like, oh. And so now Gigi gets up and she comes up behind Skye, who's sitting down, and starts pulling her chair. She goes, oh, can I pull your chair so you can walk away? Because you need to walk away, bro. Because I wasn't raising my voice until you raised your voice at me. Oh my God. So she's going to assault this woman now.
Yeah, and Scott, and this is, by the way, I love this because it reminded me of Kenya Moore and Kim Fields with a chair. And then Gigi's like, walk away. And Adam's like, no, stop, no, Gigi, ow.
Gigi, no, ow, Gigi.
So Skye is walking up. She goes, if you think I'm like Dennis or somebody, you're a piece of shit. Because I will drop you like the napkin that I clean my nose with, okay? Because you are a piece of shit and you're so beneath me. By the way, I don't clean my nose with Erewhon napkins. Too nice for that.
And then she does like the look like she's wiping her nose and throws the Kleenex and turns and walks away. I was like, you go. Yes. Great casting. Not being terrified of Gigi for one or Reza. Just being like, fuck all of you idiots, you know? So she walks away and Adam's like, Skye, don't ever call my friend a piece of shit. Shut up, Adam. Then don't be friends with Gigi. Fucking Adam.
Oh,
and she goes, oh, you shut up, but I will. And then she holds her nose and looks at Gigi and then walks in.
We did the trailer breakdown for this in the fall or in December, whenever it was. And I loved this. They showed this line and I loved it. Her saying like the tissue I blow my nose with. I was like, oh, perfect. And it was just as good when it happened in real time. And I think that like, I love this Skye woman. She's so mean, but it's exactly what this cast needs.
I love it too. Look, I think she's an asshole. I mean, but
she's not wrong.
It's like they're like ganging up, you know? I don't like when they do that. And I don't like the men screaming at the women. And I don't like Gigi like coming up trying to like physically get aggressive with somebody. It's so gross. So I'm team Skye. I hope she just wipes the floor with all. I'm not on her team as far as it goes with Tanin because I think she went too low with Tanin when she didn't really know what was going on. But Tanin has been talking about shit about her behind her back, literally to us and to everyone else. But
yeah, but
I don't know.
But like it's like Tanin's infractions with gossiping, I don't think compare to Skye's infractions as like a friend who like takes too much. So like for sure, I think, you know, Skye is not like perfect. It's not like, yeah, it's queen icon. Everything she does is right.
Yeah.
But I just think that when it comes to Gigi and when it comes to like some of this other stuff.
And Reza too, because she didn't do anything to Reza. You know, Reza's making like this huge case against her. Like she's been terror and Reza's leading this whole thing at dinner and this whole storyline. It's just like gross. Go for one of the men, you know?
Yeah.
Let Gigi handle this other stuff.
What a fun way to end the week. We'll be back on Monday with a whole new batch of recaps and a week's worth of fun to be had.
Yes, everybody. Thanks for being here. We'll talk to you next time. We love you guys. Bye.
Bye.